This is a live demo of the auto tracking from NAB. Toggle that switch on and it is going to automatically identify human targets. And then you can just click to select which of those targets you want to track. In this case, we're picking Kevin. He appears in that top bar as number 34. That's just a sequential number for targets that have been identified and which one you're tracking at the given moment. Stop tracking him and pick the new target. That appears as 35. And you can see that even in this fairly chaotic environment with a bunch of targets around, the autopilot does a good job of tracking the target until it's released. So then we're going to turn that human tracking off and lasso an individual object. And that will engage the autopilot to automatically identify what the object is and then stay with it. We're being a little squirrely there in our movement, so we're upping the multiplier for pan and tilt and turning off the smooth bounding box. That's going to enable it to track a little bit more dynamically. And you can see Kevin's going to disappear behind that banner. I'm going to pan the camera over a little bit so we can see what's happening. But essentially, target 36 has been identified. It's that blue bin. It's not going to track anything until it sees that blue bin again, and then it's just going to pick it up and follow it around wherever it goes. Got a little bit of oscillation going there on that pan axis, so I'm going to turn down that multiplier. And you can see, even through these very kind of narrow slivers, it is managing to persistently track that blue bin, no matter where it goes. And we're going to stop tracking that bin and zoom out here, and then go back to the human identifier. So one of the other neat things that you can do with this tracking is, I'm going to enable the dev features here so you can pick from a list of words what it is that you want to track. So I'm going to type in chair, and when I re-engage that target acquisition, it's going to identify the chairs that it sees in the frame to track. I can also pick any one of, I think it's something like 14,000 different objects, something like that. So if I do bin, you can see it's going to show me those various bins that it sees in the scene. And go right back to tracking it again. When the text for a specific object is deleted, it's going to go back to the human tracking by default. Of course, we also have the lasso. Now, here's a really kind of cool thing. I'm going to lasso that guy's NAB badge, and you can see that it is determined that the object includes the lanyard that goes around as well. And he turns his back so that his name tag is completely obscured. But the AI is smart enough to know that little piece of the lanyard was part of that same object that I identified. So it's actually doing that completely on its own, on the fly, deciphering what it was that I was after to track and persistently staying with it.